Could RNA vaccines be the key to defeating not just COVID-19, but a multitude of diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries? This question has been a topic of heated discussion among scientists and health enthusiasts alike. RNA vaccines have recently come into the limelight largely due to their role in combating the COVID-19 pandemic. But what sets these vaccines apart from traditional ones? The answer lies in their innovative approach to inoculation. Traditional vaccines typically introduce into the body a weakened or dead virus to stimulate an immune response. RNA vaccines, on the other hand, employ a different tactic. They use a snippet of the virus's genetic material, its RNA. This small piece of RNA instructs our cells to produce a protein that triggers an immune response. It's like giving our bodies the blueprint to build their own defense mechanism. The potential of RNA vaccines extends far beyond COVID-19. They could revolutionize how we tackle diseases. So, how does an RNA vaccine work? It's simpler than you might think. Let's begin by breaking down the science of RNA vaccines. These vaccines use a clever approach to disease prevention. They don't use the pathogen itself, like traditional vaccines, but instead they utilize a tiny snippet of the virus's RNA. Here's how it works. The vaccine delivers this small piece of viral RNA into our body's cells. This RNA is like a blueprint that instructs our cells to construct a specific protein. This protein is a harmless piece of the virus that, once created, triggers an immune response. It's like setting off an alarm bell for our immune system. Our immune system springs into action, producing antibodies to fight off what it perceives to be an invasion. These antibodies then remain in our body, armed and ready to fight off the actual virus if it ever dares to enter our body. It's like having a personalized security team, trained and ready to recognize and combat this specific viral threat. Now you may be wondering, is this process safe? Absolutely. The RNA introduced into our body does not stick around for long. Soon after it has delivered its instructions, it is broken down and disposed of by our cells. More importantly, this RNA cannot alter our DNA. It doesn't even enter the part of the cell where our DNA is stored. So there's no need to worry about any genetic changes from these vaccines. And that's the beauty of RNA vaccines. They equip our bodies with the tools to recognize and fight off a virus without ever exposing us to the virus itself. This innovative approach to vaccination could revolutionize the way we combat infectious diseases. In essence, RNA vaccines teach your body how to defend itself against a virus without exposing you to the virus itself. RNA vaccines are not just a solution for today, but a promise for a healthier future. Indeed, the potential of these vaccines is as vast as the human genome itself. They could revolutionize the way we combat diseases, from the most persistent viruses to the most complex genetic disorders. Imagine a world where vaccines do not merely prevent, but also treat. RNA vaccines could potentially turn this into a reality. They hold the promise of being used therapeutically to combat cancer. By programming our cells to produce tumor-specific antigens, our own immune systems could be armed to fight off cancer cells, essentially turning our bodies into personalized medicine factories. But the potential doesn't stop there. RNA vaccines could also be utilized to treat genetic disorders. These are conditions caused by mutations in our DNA. By introducing a piece of RNA that carries the correct genetic information into our cells, we could potentially fix these mutations at their very source, essentially rewriting the blueprint of life. One of the most exciting aspects of RNA vaccines is their speed of development and modification. Traditional vaccines often take years to develop, but RNA vaccines can be designed in a matter of weeks. This rapid response capability makes them particularly suited to tackle rapidly evolving viruses, where traditional vaccines often fall short. Imagine a world where we are no longer playing catch-up with diseases, but are instead ready and waiting for them. As scientists continue to explore and refine this technology, we can expect to see more breakthroughs in the coming years. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, the potential of RNA vaccines is undeniable. They offer a new way of thinking about disease prevention and treatment, one that could transform the field of medicine as we know it. As we continue to explore the vast potential of RNA vaccines, we may well be on the brink of a new era in medicine, an era where a multitude of diseases could become a thing of the past.